Hey friends, it's Richie. Welcome back to my channel, Gender Not Found. I know it says it's the first, but that's only because it's like 1:30 in the morning. I don't know, I just felt like making some videos, so yeah. Also, I forgot to mention that excuse me, hang on. I forgot to mention that we just bypassed my 50th video. I just uploaded my 50th video without even realizing it until I went back to my channel and saw that I have 50 videos uploaded now. But we just uploaded my 50th video, which is really, really cool. So I'm really excited about that. I think that's really cool. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that that my mom's about to go away on a trip, from the 2nd to the 12th. So she's going to see my grandfather who's in Elmont, so I'm going to be basically alone for 10 days. So I'm going to have nothing going on, basically. So I'm planning to do a bunch of uploads for my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be doing daily uploads during that time. Like the next time I see my mom is going to be on the morning of my birthday, which is the 13th. But but between the 2nd and the 12th, I'm going to be doing daily uploads, and there's probably not going to be an upload tomorrow because tomorrow's Canada Day, and my mom and I are going to hang out for, like, the entire day, because what I did was last year because of COVID, it affected my birthday because a lot of the stuff that I wanted to do, like, I like to go and wander around the mall and go to some places and stuff like that, but most of everything was shut down because of how COVID was during that time. So, things were opening and closing down periodically, so everything for my birthday was shut down. So instead, me and my mom spent 3 glorious days inside just watching TV and playing games and basically doing whatever I wanted. And my mom said that I could have the same birthday as last year, but this year I decided that the days didn't have to be, like, one after the other, because that would be too much. And, I did that specifically because of COVID, but, my mom said I could have the same birthday, so I made it so that we still get those three, like, all day things together, but we just don't have to do it like 3 days in a row or anything. And then on the 13th and 14th I have birthday stuff, so there's probably not going to be any videos then either, but for the most part I'm going to try and do daily uploads this summer. There's definitely going to be daily uploads between the 2nd and the 12th, for sure, for that. And I'll check back with you guys after my birthday, so like on the 15th or 16th, and I'll let you guys know like how everything's going, and we'll touch base then. But for daily uploads, I'm going to be doing like 10 days of daily uploads, and I'm hoping that I can get out like more than one video every day, so I'm going to try and do like more content in one day. And that burst upload is coming. I know I keep promising it to you guys, but things keep coming up, and so I've been dealing with some stuff because I've been trying to find a new support worker, so that's been stressful too. But anyway, the point is, I've had some stuff going on, and there have been reasons, which I'm not going to get into right now, but it just hasn't worked out. But I promise it is coming. So, if I don't do it, well, I'm not gonna get to do it tomorrow because, my mom and I are hanging out the entire day. So, like, we're starting at 1, and then we're gonna be hanging out all the way till 11. So, basically, yeah, all day. So, and then I'm gonna be, doing my own thing and going to bed. And also something that's awesome. Both, Good Trouble and Better Call Saul, the last season, was split in half we're split in half earlier in the summer, and so the second half came out like a couple months after the first half. Like, they stopped making videos, or they stopped making episodes after a while, and now they're doing like a part 2 a few weeks later. So they're both coming back while my mom is away on a trip. So part of my birthday is going to be watching both of those because Good Trouble is coming out on, I can't remember which date, July 5th or 6th or something, and then Better Call Saul is coming back on the 11th, so that's going to be awesome. So it's going to be just in time for my birthday, so that's going to be part of my birthday, is watching those two shows because I love them so much. And me and my mom have really been enjoying them, and now we're just waiting for part 2 to come out of both of those, which they're both going to be coming out while my mom's away on vacation, so we're going to watch both of those when she gets back on my actual birthday. And I'm gonna actually get her to take me to the store, and I'm gonna pick up a couple of, like, special treats and stuff, because we're not doing an actual cake this year, as far as I know. I mean, I did ask her for some surprises involving the theme of my birthday, which was, like, gender identification and, you know, self-discovery and stuff like gender identity and things like that. So I, like, asked her for an actual party about that, because I felt like that was really important to the theme of my birthday this year. And it would be really awesome to have something like that. So, and I asked my mom, like, hey, do up the surprise, do me some surprises for this, for the theme, because I always ask her to give me a surprise party, and she keeps making the excuse that it's on my birthday, so I won't be surprised, because I know when my birthday is, and I'm like, well, you don't have to do it on my birthday, and she still hasn't and she still never did a surprise party for me, so, and, when I asked her about it again this year, she also said that I didn't have any friends, so she didn't really have anyone to invite. And I was like, okay, well, I don't care if it's just you. Having a surprise party would be really cool, because, you know, like, every kid has a surprise party at some point or another, and it's in so many shows, and I've, like, always wanted one, like, just people jumping out and yelling surprise. I know I don't have, like, friends, but, you know, it could just be my mom then. So anyway, this year I just took control of the situation and was like, okay, fine, you know what, we'll do my normal stuff for my birthday, but, like, here's the theme, so please make me some surprises to do with that. It was kind of a compromise in the middle, even though I still would really love a surprise party. So anyway, my birthday's, like, literally right around the corner. It's, like, 2 weeks away. Well, at this point it's, like, 13 days away. I mean, I also saw, and this is so cool, I saw something pop up on my Google homepage. Like, they have, on your Google page, they have, like, all those, they'll recommend you articles and stuff like that, and one of the articles they recommended me was the trailer for South Park: The Streaming Wars Part 2, which is coming out on my birthday, like, on my actual birthday, and I was like, well, yeah, now I know what I'm doing as soon as my mom leaves, like, I'm gonna go through, like, my entire birthday, because we're gonna hang out all day until 11, and then and then after my mom leaves, I'm just gonna chill here, and I'm gonna watch The Streaming Wars Part 2, because the first part was freaking awesome, and I'm actually a lot more interested, and actually the plot that caught my attention a lot was, spoilers ahead, but the plot, where Cartman gets breasts, and it starts out with him wanting his mom to attract a guy, so that, like, a rich guy, so that they don't have to live in a trailer anymore, because they're in this little, like, hot dog trailer, because of what happened last season, where Cartman made his mom quit her real estate job, so they ended up moving to this tiny little trailer, because they didn't have enough money to live in the house anymore, and so, anyway, Leanne is finally standing up for herself. Leanne is Cartman's mom. I mean, obviously. So Leanne is finally standing up for herself, and Cartman keeps demanding she gets breast implants, and then she keeps refusing. So, in the end, what ends up happening is he says that he's gonna, like, undergo the procedure if she doesn't do it, and she keeps saying, okay, sure, do whatever you want, I'm not doing it. And in the end, she stands up for herself, like, she sticks with it, and he ends up getting the breast implants. So I was absolutely mind blown, and I was like, this is gonna change the course of the entire show. I don't know if in part 2 they're gonna go back to, like, status quo. I kinda hope they don't, because that would make me kinda pissed off. Like, I love this new energy that Cartman's mom has, finally standing up to him. There have been a couple instances before where she's, like, stood up to him, like, the episode where she calls him the dog whisperer, and there's that whole thing. But then the dog whisperer leaves, and she goes back to spoiling her son because she doesn't have anyone around anymore, and, she's trying to use her son as a friend. But I really don't want them to go back to the status quo. People keep saying, like, I keep hearing this phrase thrown around saying status quo is God. No, it's not. It's not. Status quo is not God. And I wish things would change in TV shows. Like, things always go back to status quo in, like, Family Guy and stuff. And that's a big part of what lost its interest for me. Like, Meg still stays with her family even though they're super abusive and terrible. And there's a new episode that I haven't even seen yet, where apparently her family thinks she died, so she just ends up going off and having an amazing life for herself. But then she starts to miss her family for some reason, and she goes back to them, which I don't understand at all. And then there was, like, seashell party and stuff. Don't even get me started on that, because, I'm not gonna get started on that. It's all terrible. But anyway, but my point is, like, status quo is not God, and sometimes things never changing in a TV show is not a good thing. Like, the series, as it went, like, the series of the Fairly Odd Parents series, as it went on, it became more and more creative with ways that Timmy would keep his fairies, which was always really interesting to see. But, then they made those live action movies, and he still has his fairies when he's like 22 or 23 or whatever. I don't know, it's all really stupid, but no, status quo is not God, and I wish things would change, and, characters would stay dead if they killed them off, and, like, you don't have to do it with everything, but just hit us with a big bomb once in a while, where it's like everything suddenly changes, and those are always really awesome. So I really hope this shakes up the foundation of the show, even though I feel like they're probably going to find a way in part 2 to just go back to status quo, where Leanne is letting her son walk all over her and blah blah blah, and I don't know. I don't know, I guess we're going to see what happens, because I think they're just going to go back to status quo, which is really going to bother me, but South Park is South Park, and I still love it. But anyway, regardless of anything, I'm really excited to see what they do with the sequel, so that's what I'm going to be doing, like, right after my mom leaves, like, 30 seconds after my mom leaves, snacks ready, in front of the TV, ready to watch. But anyway, so there's that. But I just wanted to also inform you guys that I'm going to be focusing a lot on my YouTube channel this summer. So for the most part, I'm going to be trying to post daily uploads. Like, I'm going to be trying my best to post daily uploads. I'm definitely going to be able to post daily uploads for those 10 days when my mom is away, and then there's gonna be 2 days that I'm not around, because those are my birthday days, and yeah, I have so much, I have things in my birthday, and one of them requires, driving further away into the city, so we just end up splitting it up into 2 days, because that's easier for me and my mom. So we do the stuff that's actually in town one day, and then the second day we drive down to Toronto and we go to the city, and there's a mall that I go to with, like, a Mrs. Fields and a Burger King and a Cinnabon, and I only get the stuff, like, once a year, because actually I got Cinnabon recently, like a few months ago, because when we were looking into apartments, we happened to be right near a Cinnabon, like, farther away. It was, like, 40 minutes away or something. Anyway, we were right near a Cinnabon, so we got Cinnabon, and it was really nice. But, anyway, we're going there, and we're gonna get some stuff, and I actually even put in an order for 2 dozen cookies before, because, like, my mom's paying for them. That's what we're doing this year instead of cake, because the last couple years we got a Mrs. Fields cookie cake, but I never end up eating the entire thing, so this year I'm just getting cookies instead, and I'm gonna have cookies, and then we're gonna figure something else out. But my mom and I made sure that, I made it pretty clear that I want to get something with my name on it because you guys know I've been going through this whole name change process and it's a lot. And, I think I found a name that I like. I think it's Richie, but I'm going to give it a little more time and see how it feels. Obviously, we can't do anything anyway when my mom's away on a trip, so and we already talked about it and we decided we couldn't do anything until, after my birthday, so until then, I'm just gonna be like hanging out here, but I just did want to let you guys know that I'll check in with you guys again after my birthday. So on like the 15th or 16th, I'll make another video. I'll let you guys know how everything's going. My mom might go away again. She might not. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of hope she doesn't, but I guess once again, we'll see. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing a lot of you guys this summer, especially when I didn't post for so long because of a bunch of reasons that included my broken arm and then, settling into my apartment and stuff. And so I wasn't posting for a while because of my broken arm, and then I posted for a while, like, I was uploading pretty frequently on this channel. Like, pretty much every day I was posting, like, Fiction Friday or fiction readings or something. Like, I did a ton of fiction readings, but, yeah, there's a lot of that too. And, but I do want to branch out into other content. It's not going to be just that. And then I was in the settling in phase of my apartment for the last couple months, so I ended up not uploading anything. Anyway, that's all I have to say to you guys, so I love each and every one of you guys. Please don't forget to always be yourselves. Remember, you are valid, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!